True, it is summer now.
Yeah.
Or not quite, it's getting there. Hey, since you've been asking me about chakras so much, I went and looked up, because I forgot. And so some of the things I said were wrong. They weren't terribly wrong, but they were off.
Okay.
I don't think it really matters that much. I think people make a big deal out of a lot of things that don't really need to be made a big deal out of, but you can scoot down and put your head down. But I had the colors a little bit off. It is all the colors of the rainbow. I was right about that. The blue and the purple and all that, I got kind of mixed up. So
Which is the blue?
I think the blue was the throat and the purple was the head, and then green was the heart, and then it was orange, and then it was
Yeah, the heart is green, yeah.
green, yellow, orange, red.
Yeah, and then what is this one again? That one's purple, right?
Purple, yeah. And the throat was blue.
And this one was
white.
Okay.
Or it depends on who. See, this is what I was getting at. It kind of depends on who you learn from. So like some of them have that white. The one I looked at had purple, but I was taught the top one was white, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, probably.
Anyway.
I would still stick with white.
So this first move that I do, where I stick my fingers in the base of your skull, that's the occiput.
Mm-hmm.
There's C1 there, cervical vertebrae 1 is where it connects to your skull. And so what I try to do is I try to very gently stretch your occiput from your C1. If I try to force it, it won't work, but if I just let your head relax with its weight into my fingers, and I just very, very, very gently and subtly move some of my fingers towards me and the other ones towards your feet, it creates a very gentle stretch of traction and helps you relax your neck. That part of your spinal cord is all your vital stuff. And so if I can get this area of your brain and spine to relax, it's your primal brain stem, it kind of helps you to go into a deep relaxed state. So then when I go to massage on you, I have better effect. So not all massage therapists do this. As a matter of fact, very few around here that I've ever gone to. But where I went to school, we all started our treatments this way. To connect with the brain is the most important thing to connect with. So every time that I give you a treatment, somebody's here. Is Granny expecting someone? Anyway, every time I connect with you, or anybody I'm giving the treatment to, I'm physically, mentally, emotionally connecting, spiritually connecting. So that I feel a lot of times what my patients are feeling. It's mirror neurons is what it's called in your brain. It's where you're able to, you feel what other people are feeling, empathy.
What am I feeling right now?
Huh?
What am I feeling right now?
Well, you're a little bit anxious, but not bad. You're better than you were when you first laid down. And I haven't really been paying attention because I've been talking, but the main thing is that I was just trying to get your...
I am anxious, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why, I'm just anxious.
Well, you almost died 3 times in a year.
Yeah.
And you've been through an incredible amount of trauma. And on top of that, you got a lot of family trauma. And so that is grown-up level trauma. I mean, that's like, I was going to talk about this in therapy, but I'll talk about it now since you brought it up. The amount of trauma that you've been through is, for a 12-year-old kid, is like a combat veteran in war. Or like some of the stuff I went through as a rescue firefighter. It's like really serious, hard on your nervous system. So you're naturally going to be hypersensitive and a little edgy for a while until your nervous system learns to calm down. part of the reason why I went to massage school was to help me with my trauma.
There was some things about it that were fun, actually. Oh, I mean, there were some things about it that weren't bad. I liked actually going. I actually do enjoy going to the hospital for like my checkups and stuff
Yeah.
because I just like seeing it again because it was basically my home for 2 months. So
Well, there's always a silver lining to bad things that happen if you have the right attitude. So I'm glad to hear that you say that. I'm gonna go check.
I'll go with you.
And I'll just stay there.
I'm going with you. I'll be right back, Hannah.
power tube?
When they said they should park it overnight, I just thought it was kind of sketchy.
No, they're roofers. So they're trying to get set up for the morning, because roofing's hard work. I used to do roofing a bunch, among other
What time
things.
is it?